Well, hi, can you hear me? I hope my mic is on. Okay, good. I'm still getting prepared, so we got some time. Hello, everybody coming in. Hi. I just made like 2 videos, I think. Well, hi, Janet. I made 2 videos and they're uploading now. So I'm trying to do that too at the same time. I did, you know how I did like the zodiac readings last month? I did sort of the same style for Donald Trump and see how his March is going to go. Bless his heart. And then I did the Kraft, the guy who owns the Patriots. I did that one because his situation got a little worse, apparently. And then I got a whole another list of stuff that I have to do. But I got the off day. Hi, how you doing? Yes, I'm live. I figured it out. Is it clear or is it fuzzy? Is it buffering and all that? It's clear. Okay, thank you. So, okay, good. Because I have 2 computers up here. Hi, how you doing, Siggy? I got 2 computers up here, and one of them, the camera software will work for, but I can't live stream because I guess it's too old. And then the fancy computer will let me live stream, but I didn't know if it was clear or not. Okay. Now, mind you, I just clicked go live because I wanted to see how this would work. I don't actually have a reading topic. Now, I got the list. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me because you know how it is with me and sound on this channel. Jesus. But I was gonna like save these for like videos, but we can do them now if we need to. So let's see. Now, you know what I wanted to do was if Trump supporters will flip if he's indicted, like will they finally see the light and say, okay, maybe we were wrong? That's what I wanted to do. Don Jr. and who is his new girlfriend? Doesn't he date somebody at Fox News? Thank you, Cindy. I want to move to Canada. Not because of Trump, just because I just want to. Okay, we'll start there then. Oh, she got fired. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that says she was former Fox News, I think, on something I was reading. When I tried to look up was he divorced or not, because I didn't know if the divorce went through because they were um, spending Christmas and stuff together. I'm like, okay, so are they trying to reconcile? No, they was just co-parenting. So was she like a legal analyst for Fox News? Hey, Naomi. So, 7, 8, 9, 10. What were we doing? Oh, Trump supporters. Will they flip if the man is indicted? Now the blinds are closed and it's still too bright. Always got to be something wrong. Lord have all the mercy. There's the 8 of Wands. The Emperor. So this is the messy, sloppy man in this deck because he's kind of he's like torched the village and he's like celebrating, and he's got antlers sitting on a chair made of bulls, and that's the communication. So I think they may see him differently because, mind you, I always see this as Vladimir Putin, so they may see him differently after he is indicted. Then you got Temperance. So there is the sort of the healing energy and the compromise. The Queen of Swords. That's usually a woman of the law of some sort, or maybe just a more righteous person than they are. There is the Knight of Cups. This is what I call my Knight in Shining Armor card. This is usually like someone to come save the day. So with the Temperance and the Knight card together, it kind of shows me that they'll see him differently, but I don't know if they'll see him as a martyr or as a criminal. So we'll keep going. There's the Hermit. So there's some soul searching for some. So at least some of them will see that maybe I've been duped. Now, what's sad is we got all the way here, and now you're figuring that out. But I can't really say better late than never because this shouldn't have happened in the first place. But there you go. Some of them will see. This is the chaotic environment and the imbalance. So some of them fear what's the word? That this all has done irreparable harm. There's the King of Cups. Some of them still see him as the compassionate man. Yes, some of them will start to see. Then there's the 8 of Cups. This is the walking away and the abandonment. Sort of then even a new outlook because you're done with one thing, so you just move on to another. Then there's the Ace of Wands. And yes, it is Sam. And so this is the new idea, the new energy, the new venture of some sort. So I think some of them will see, because you have to do some soul searching when it comes out that certain things were true, and it comes out that you cannot continue to say he's a martyr. You have to pay attention to what's really going on. Then some of them will see, okay, yeah, it's heartbreak. So why are you heartbroken over the sloppy guy? Because you believed in him. You believed he's the person of compassion. You believe what he said was true. You believed he was going to build a wall and keep you safe from people who don't know how to fly over walls. And so there is your heartbreak. And it cost them something. A lot of people say, they had all these statistics about marriages and things that broke up because of this But there is a healing energy. There is the Empress. So there is hope for some that the world will accept you again. Just don't make this mistake anymore. Immigrants don't need to climb over walls. They can get on a plane and come here. Ask Marina Butina how she got here. She didn't go over a wall, did she? She went over the water. This is the heartbreak for some of them when they have to face reality that they have been had. There's the bond, though. Some will go down with the ship. And then there's the sadness. I lost my president. Because there's the completion. When it's all said and done, some of them will still feel victimized because they think that he's the second coming. Yeah, like a divorce, because they lost their president. I mean, they wanted to impeach Obama because of the whole healthcare thing. Now, mind you, that didn't go anywhere because it was stupid. But it would have been the same thing like if, well, not even the same thing if he got impeached. It's the same thing like when Obama's term was up and we kind of felt some kind of way like, you know, can't you extend this and do like 9 more years for us, you know? Even if you didn't like what he did, at least we had a president that behaved like a human. Now that one's done. Okay. Also, let me mark it off the list. No. Let's see. Oh, did you hear that Congress could possibly subpoena Robert Mueller and get his testimony? Yeah. That tan suit. See, if I was president, I would wear all kind of color suits. I can't do the same thing every day. It's too boring. Now, I wonder if Robert Mueller would just go talk to them for the sake of going to talk to them. Or because a subpoena is making him go talk. So I don't think they would have to force him. But then again, go for it. You have a question? You want a personal reading live on the thing where everybody can see? What is your birthday? No, not what is your birthday, because then it's going to have to look it up. What is your sign? Yes, I am live. How does Barr feel about Mueller's reports? You're a Virgo? Okay, so I will do. Are you going to be on here long? Because I will do it just for you. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. So, Robert Mueller report and William Barr. William Barr better do his job. Has he read it? Hi, Teresa. Has he read it? And how does he feel? Has he read it? Yes, he has. Or he's reading it now. There's the Hermit, searching for answers. I think that this, I don't like reading because, well, I like reading some things. I don't like reading real things. I don't like reading like biographies and stuff that you make me read. I like to read things that I want to read. And I think this is something that I would read the hell out of. Like, are you kidding me? The Robert Mueller report. So he is searching for answers. So yeah, he is reading it. Well, oh, the Emperor. So we know who it's about. And then the offer, boredom, moping. No, this is not about you. This is about William Barr. Yes, very much the unedited version. There is the chaotic environment and the need for balance. So with the in the report, I think there is a lot of I don't know, it might be a bit dull, but in parts. And it may be something that he already knows. Now, if you already know it, how do you know it? Because you didn't investigate him. But then there's the balance, there's the star. So there is some. I'll do your question right after this. So there is. This is where I go for another word because I don't understand. Okay, there's a purpose. There is a purpose. So the offer and the information, there is a purpose. So this won't fall on deaf ears. There's the King of Swords. Now, in my deck, I always say the Emperor is Vladimir Putin. Remember, this is initially what he was supposed to be investigating, was Russia collusion. Then there is Donald Trump and the offers and the chaotic environment and what is the purpose? Why did you do this? And there's the judgment and the fear. So I think the information, this is actually a good fear to have. I don't think it's a fear to have to worry about. This is, do we have the information that we need? And because this is going into the past and bringing it back up again. Then there's fighting in the environment. Now, this is slightly worrying because this is infighting, like bickering in politics. So how does Robert Mueller's report affect William Barr? I think he may challenge some of this information, which I guess is not a bad thing, because you don't want to just say, give me your report and now let's just go run with it. You do need to have some questions answered. Then there is the word of warning. So this is moving forward. Don't get the information and then sit on it forever and ever and just wait for him to get out of office. If the man is treasonous, then do something about it. And then there is Nancy Pelosi. How she comes into this, she may bring up a vote for, or she may just not impeachment, because impeachment, I think, takes too long. So they may just have a meeting and say, hey, we'll let you walk away and not burn you at the stake. But so he feels okay about it. He is searching for answers. He is going to question it, which is okay. Okay, now I think annulment has never happened, so I'm not sure. I did a reading on it once, and I think if it could happen, it would happen, but I don't know. Okay. Neymar, am I saying that right, or Neymar? I'll do your question now. How does who feel about you? Where is it at? You're Virgo. Jacob. Okay. How does he feel about you? I'll do that for you right now. Versus how does he feel towards you? There is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is having what you want, but not being completely satisfied. There is the King of Pentacles. So this is some stability. I think this is an older person, because if not, then it's just stability. There's the Nine of Wands. So this is kind of weariness and like walking up a hill with bricks on your back type of thing. There's the King of Cups. Okay, same age, so that's not a person. Because the King of Pentacles is too old. That's someone like in their late 30s to 40s and up. And so the King of Pentacles is more like stability, and then this is compassion. And then, hi, Lorena. This is the Page of Pentacles. So this will more than likely be him. This is someone younger. So then there's the Lover's card. Then the Ten of Cups, the Death, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups, like I said, this is sort of being in a position that you want to be in, and there's stability. This is also security. So it's seen as more of a self-sufficient, like in a good place type of thing. And then there's a stability around it. So this is not something that just blows away with the wind. However, for whatever reason, this is tiring. So this is not something that just happened overnight and everything runs so smoothly. This is, for whatever reason, something you have to battle with, or something he has to battle with. Now, around you is compassion and like real heartfelt emotion. I'll do if Don Jr. and Ivanka will be called to testify. I'll do that next. This is the fear. So this is the sort of the happy. Okay, so there. This is the happy home. This is in the fear. So there, like you just said, this is some hurt emotion. So there's that there. Now there is a major change in the environment. I guess that would probably be it then, because it's not completely clear as to why. And then there's a new person. So, or new interest of some sort. So how does he feel towards you? You could be a possibility, but this is also, like I say, always say forewarned is forearmed. A new person who just broke up, who just went through a major change, and especially since you don't know exactly why, is always a risk, because you run into the risk of you don't know why, and so you may repeat the situation. So if you feel it's worth it, if the time comes up, then go for it. If not, then run away. but it is a possibility because these are your future cards. Both of these are relationship cards. So that's that. Does that make sense? Okay. Well, good. Will Donald Jr. and Ivanka be called to testify? Let's get a different deck here. When you use the same deck for so many readings, the cards kind of stick into place. And so they're always right beside each other. And Sally, you said your next 10. Hey, Jen, your next 6 months. And then Siobhan, your next 3 days is worrying you. Okay, so will they be called to testify? They should. Can you imagine what they know? Oh my gosh. So let's do, okay. I need another piece of paper here. Siobhan. Next 3 days. What is your sign, Siobhan? So, Donald Jr. and Ivanka. Well, good, Patricia. I'm glad that helped because I was unsure how that was going to go. I've never done that before. Let me see if I can type that into the thing. That's my email address or anybody. You can just email if you just want to say hi. I don't care. We'll do Ivanka first. Hi, Amy. I think the kids can. Donald Trump can't plead the fifth. I don't think he can get up that high. Ivanka, will you be called to testify? There's a strategy, some underhandedness. I think she's trying to get out of it. So if you're trying to get out of it, I think somebody's already talking to you about it. Private readings we will do. Yes, but my work schedule is awful, so I didn't throw that out there like that. I work in the middle of the day, so pretty much the afternoon to the night, and so when I'm awake, it's the middle of the night. And then there's the King or the Knight of Cups. So well, thank you, Sharon. No, I don't have any cats. There is. Who does she have a lawyer now? Well, Color Lens, I could do private videos and just send you the link if you want to do it that way. But does she have a lawyer? Does anybody know? Because she's looking for somebody to say, yes, she probably does. I mean, I don't think you would be in this situation and not. So she's trying to get out of this, but she's trying to get out of it in a odd, sneaky kind of way. Then there is the burden, unable to move, weighed down. She better get her own lawyer. Jerry got his own set of problems. Then there's the Ten of Cups. This is like the happy family. This is like harmony and balance as well. Then there is her father. And then there's work. So something around, he is a burden because he got them into this. Well, I won't say he got them into this because they're grown, but he taught them how to be deceitful. And so that's her burden. And then there is something around the family business. I'll try and see if he'll let us see the report too. I think some of it will come out. I think I did a reading on some of it will come out, just not all of it. Because some of it is, just because Robert Muller is complete doesn't mean the investigation is over. He still has like other people that have to pick up where he left off. So like Roger Stone, for instance, his case is going to DC. And so he can't let us see everything because some of it is still ongoing. But around the family business, there is some sneaky and underhandedness. I mean, duh, but there you go. Then the fear is hope. So she is hopeless, like a penny with a hole in it. Then there is the Two of Wands. That is preparation. So she is going to be called to testify. And this is why she's preparing for it now. There's your preparation. Well, hello from Australia. Then there is the disappointing news. That's your word of warning. So don't think that you can go in, and this is not like getting out of jury duty. Like my mother did it. She took all her kids with her. Say, I can't do jury duty. I still got little kids. And she called for jury duty like 800 years ago. But this is not the same, Ivanka. There's your disappointing news. Then there's the idea, the new plan of action. So not only is she going to be called to testify, but something is going to come out of it that she needs to do. Well, hello from the UK. She is going to have to do something else. So this little plan she's got working up here, she's going to have to switch gears. Now, Don Jr. So she may get up there and, oh, Lord, she may get up there and say something that implicates her or implicates somebody else, or, I mean, who knows? Somebody might ask the right question. Don't depend on Republicans doing it. They're probably just going to be enamored with her the entire time and say, how you doing? How's Nordstrom's going for you? You know, something stupid like that. Well, hello from the Windy City. That's Chicago. I wrote it down, Siobhan. I'm going to do Don Jr. and then I'll do you next. All right, Don Jr. You know, Bridget, it's like, well, hi from Chicago again. It's like At this point, I think it's every man for themselves. And I would flip on them too. I mean, what the hell? Don Jr., you start with fighting. I think if anybody is going to jail, it might be him. Because he knows a lot because he was involved in it. There's the moving forward very slowly, methodical though. So he has a plan already, which means he knows it's about to hit the fan. There is a stability woman. I don't know who the Queen of Pentacles is to him, but we'll see what she brings. There's the Four of Wands. It's all about money, all about that business. There is the Magician. Now, does he have a female lawyer? Because there are some illusions being cast. And then he got this every time too. Separation and betrayal. This might be his sister. She might say it was all his fault. So I think they may start to turn on each other. Oh, everybody in Chicago. And then there's the Nine of Swords. Fear and depression. And there is, well, you know, I think at this junction, he may tell the truth. Well, he's not going to lie, but he's not going to be as forthcoming as he should be. It's going to be a lot of, I don't recall. He's going to do a Jeff Sessions. Queen of Cups. This is the Scorpio woman. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say his sister may say something to get him in trouble. And then there's the King of Pentacles, the money man. Will he be called to testify? He's already preparing for it. Because she may say something that completely ruins his life. And she may not even say it on purpose. Okay, so Siobhan. Am I saying Siobhan? Is that correct? I hate trying to mess up people's names. Yeah, he cannot think on his feet. He really can't. He was the nothing burger person. Okay. So you said eviction in 3 days? Fire sign, how you doing? Let's see. Okay. So, eviction in 3 days. So there is a fight and weariness at the end. So this has weighed you down, but you're still going. Now, are you there now? And the eviction will be on Thursday? Or has it passed? Because there is disappointment. And then there's the Tower. Okay. Then there is moping. And there's the bond. There's the Lover's card. Then there is the High Priest. So that is government. There is Temperance. So that's hope and healing. That's in the fear. There's the Emperor. So there's authority. There's the Death and the Queen of Pentacles. Now you are a Cancer. So that's not you. You're still here. So we can look at your job prospects too. But as far as just staying in the place that you are in, I don't think it's going to happen. There is disappointment. And someone that you were looking forward to, I guess, helping you, or maybe coming in on your behalf, or maybe saying something, or getting money from somebody, or whatever it was that you were looking for someone to do, they're not going to do, or they can't do. There is an offer from someone, but it's not ideal. Then there is, this is in the fear, so there is, naturally, you would fear compromise not coming. So you're trying to work with them, but you fear they won't work with you. I don't see them working with you. They're right across. There is an authority. Whoever this is does bring about major change. So I don't think that the living situation will work out, because there's disappointment and then the ending. As far as the job goes, have you had an interview with like a younger man, like in his middle 30s, like 33 and 20, 28, 27 to 33? All females. Because there is a younger man who could bring about a job prospect, because there's the victory after him. Okay. Yeah, I see. As far as, I don't know if you have another like application or resume out there for somebody else, but as far as jobs go, I see a younger man does bring one. And then there is this woman. But see, the thing with court cards is you never really know who these people are unless you know their birthday. With 6 people, 3 younger men. Well, there is a younger man. There was 2, actually. I just thought that other one was like some slow energy, because there's him and then there's him. So there's 2 people there, and then there's her. But she was in the housing reading, so, but there's 2 younger men there. One does bring about a job prospect. I think one is the interview, and one might be like a manager or something like that. Okay, you email me, Denise. They may not work with you on the stay of eviction. So just be prepared. Ivana, what we want to know about Ivana? Oh, yeah. You say you're both Aries. Let me do that before I forget again. Will Pence leave with Trump? Oh, let's write that down. We'll see. So, Katrina, why is he ghosting you? Three of Pentacles. There's somebody else. Where does he work? Does he work around a hi Carla? A person that he might be interested in? Because if so, this is at work, and this is also somebody that he might also be seeing. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Lover's card right after that. There's somebody else at work. And then there is the Knight of Swords. There's somebody else either at work or in business with him. This is emotional. Then there's deceit around the chaotic energy. So there's some back and forth and deceit. So all of these in line says that there's somebody in the mix of this. This could be you or it could be her. You are a fire sign, so this could be you or him or her or whoever is also there. There's the High Priest, so that's in the morals is in the fear. And then the Chariot is victory and moving forward. You're welcome. Books. I've only read one, believe it or not. And that was the book that I don't even have to show you. Where is it at? Anyway, I read one book on tarot, basically just to learn how to do it and the meanings. And then there's walking away. So there is some abandonment there too. And then there is being thrown out in hardship. So I think your gut probably already told you, because this is an intuition card. So you knew ahead of time, because this is probably you. You knew ahead of time what was really going on. You probably just wanted confirmation. So that's what I see. There's somebody else, and there's the hardship, the deceit, the morals is in the fear. That's what I see. Does that make sense? We usually do already, especially women. They're high, they have their intuition is higher. Goodness, excuse me. Okay. Laura, I'll do you right after this. So let's do, will Pence leave with Donald Trump? Pence is evil. I need to do Is He a Real Christian too? Somebody suggested that reading in the comments. Or is he just a photo op Christian? Because some of them go to church just to dress up. Well, thank you, Fire Sign. There's a thing at the bottom of the comment thing too called Super Chat if you don't have the Cash App and the PayPal thing, because I know some people don't like PayPal. So if you ever wanted to donate, you can do it through the Cash App thing too. Not Cash App, but Super Chat. Anyway, the Empress. You know, for God's sakes, will Pence leave with Donald Trump? This is the card I programmed in my deck for asking if a person is gay or not. But yeah, the Super Chat didn't work. Yeah, that's probably true. YouTube don't like me sometimes. 6 of Cups. That's interesting. The Empress is about motherly energy, and then the 6 of Cups is sometimes about childlike energy. When donkeys fly. I know it, right? So, again, I think he's the grown-up in the room. Like when we seen him in that meeting with Pelosi and oh girl, what's his name? Schumer. And then Pence was sitting in the corner and just kind of powered down and all his energy left him. This is why. When your kid is throwing a fit and you just don't know what else to do. So that's them, is what the cards is trying to tell us. So will he leave with him? Hangman. He'll have a different outlook, but I don't think he'll leave with him because this is stagnation going nowhere. I think he will be in an awful position if Trump is thrown out this month. Then there is the 9 of Wands. So there's sort of a battle weariness to him, which I can understand. Then there is the Page of Wands. That's the news card. He does need a permanent timeout. 3 of Cups. So no, he will not leave with Trump. I mean, he could be out right after him, but no, they're not going together. There's a strategy and the fear. So he does fear that once Trump goes out, he don't know what to do because he knows something. There is a major change. The King of Wands brings that major change. That is the investigator. And then the King of Cups is right after that. Now, for whatever reason, I get this as Adam Schiff. So I don't know if they're going to start, like once Trump is out on his head, I don't know if they're going to start investigating Pence. Now, this is all assuming that they don't make it to 2020, because if they make it to 2020, then they'll be out together. But I don't see them being out together, so maybe Trump goes first. So, yeah, he'll still be there. Will he leave right after? He will leave right after. But I think the whole thing of him leaving right after is the timing just might be coincidental, because 2020 is just around the corner. So he's going to be out anyway. Yeah, Sally, yeah, you will. Okay. Laura, you said something about a Capricorn. Should you talk to this person or something like that? Where did it go? And see, Pence can claim, you know, the religious party, so they'll be for him still. Because, you know, they give forgiveness for Republicans when they mess up. What kind of feelings does Capricorn have towards me? That's what you said. Or should you move on? There is the King of Swords. And then an offer. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Nine of Wands. The Moon. Hannity in legal trouble. Let's take a look at it next. The Eight of Cups is walking away. Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. And the Empress. So Laura, there is a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra man. Did someone else ask you for a date or for something? Because looks like there's somebody else there. Then there's the Queen of Pentacles. So this is some stability. And then, okay, there's somebody else. So there is, like, you're working towards something, though. Like in your personal time, not dating, but you're like working towards something that is a bit chaotic at the moment. And so I think your attentions may be divided in too many directions, because there is some chaotic energy, and then there is the moon, so everything is not completely clear. It's not bad energy, it's just fast. It's just going really fast. There is a plan off the ground to do something, so you have something else that you're trying to do personally. Now, as far as he goes, he didn't come up. But this is basically telling you follow the heart. But let's keep going. Now, is the King of Swords the new person? Or is this the old person? Because whoever is the new person, I think this is him. This is the new person. Okay, so go with the new. There is fighting and indecision. So the indecision could lead to bickering and heartbreak. So there is, and that's probably where the chaotic energy comes from. Yeah, when it comes to the Capricorn or the earth energy, Like, I get follow the heart on that one, so I think you know instinctively what to do, what not to do. But around the other earth energy is anxiety and the Tower. There is major change and some news that was also brought by a King of Cups. I don't know if he was an ex or like a recent ex, because there's news that came off of him. So I'm going to tell you, go with the new. So whoever the newest one is, because there's your emotion. This is like a new emotional interest. This is a new romantic interest, and this is a new idea. So I would tell you, go with the new, because the Capricorn person didn't come up at all. Whoever this is did. And then they came with an offer of some sort. So there's somebody else that's trying to date you. I would go for that one. Does that make sense? Okay. So what question do you have, fire sign? Or do you have to go? Ooh, was Flynn always a double agent? So thank you, Katrina. Let's do Hannity. Is he in legal trouble? Trump, yeah, we all had enough of him. Legal trouble. So there's the Three of Pentacles. The money. I don't think Trump would. Thank you, Carl. I don't think he would cause legal trouble for him. I think his business dealings would, if he was ever investigated. Yeah, that's where his emotions lie. That's where his heart lies. The Queen of Wands. I don't know who that is to him. The Five of Cups. There is some disappointment, though, and some regret. Now, what is the regret around? We shall see. Now, this person is at work. So whoever the Queen of Wands is to him at work, there is victory in disappointment. Now, Trump can't pardon himself, though. Self-discipline. So, interestingly enough, the man who is part of the party of personal responsibility has none. That's what that is. Self-discipline. So there's something, like I said, Trump is not going to be his downfall. His downfall would be money and connections. He knows some people that he shouldn't know just being a commentator on TV. Yeah, that's in his sphere. Fox News can survive a nuclear bomb. As long as there are people who won't think, then they'll survive. The devil, that's your environment. So you are greedy and underhanded. I mean, none of this is a news flash, but your self-discipline would be his downfall. Then there is your home life and then healing energy. So very much in the wrong people, yes. This is the only stable part of you, and that's the people that you are, I guess, romantically involved with. Like if you have a wife or whatever, that person, yes. But all the rest of this is corrupt. You fear your relationships because you know disgusting people. You have no self-discipline. Disappointment around work. Now, this person is also at work. So maybe there is a woman that you I read on that in the past. I have to do it again. Pardon me, pardon my digression. But are you going to be investigated for sexual harassment? That's what I want to know. Because this person is at work. Yes, you are. There is. Okay, Georgia. There is a healing energy, but there is a feminine energy to that too. There is loss, a smokescreen, and secrets. Because when I get the Queen of Cups or Queen of Wands around that work card, there is somebody there that he has no self-discipline and he harassed. But with the smokescreen and the secrets, it may just be one of those things where they can't prove it. She goes away, he gets away. So there's that. What was the question? Let me go see then. Oh, is he having a mental breakdown? Is that what you want to know, fire sign? Is he having a mental breakdown? Hi, Pauline. I don't think he's having a mental breakdown. I think he lives in a constant state of mental breakdown. Like he's always there. Some people just start wrong. He starts wrong. He ranted for 4 hours. I believe it. The devil, is he having a mental breakdown? Yes. Yes, he is. But this is self-inflicted. This is not something people are doing to him. This is not something people are doing to him. Yes, I will, Denise. A Baron Trump. Did you say, was he being shielded or something like that? Repeat the question. I'll write it down. So he is having a mental breakdown, but like I said, this is self-inflicted. The devil card is all about you. This is not other people. The justice card. That does compound things. Being investigated will drive anybody to drinking. The King of Cups. Interestingly enough, the King of Cups is more of an emotional man because this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Baron is, yes. He is being shielded, but we can still do that. But yeah, I do believe he is. The idea, this is also in the past. Ooh, I sure hope not. Baron Trump, I'll write that down for Baron. Yeah, Trump is on Adderall. The secrets. So, again, self-infliction. Your ideas, your secrets, your addictions, your everything, your past, your greed, your criminal everything. This is all you. Nobody did this to you. And then you're being investigated, and then you want to blame the people investigating you. They wouldn't look at you if you weren't doing something. And then it's all going too fast for him. Now, one thing about a Gemini, I can say this, I am Gemini, is our minds go really quickly, but we don't necessarily need the rest of the world to do the same thing. Now, we do get, I guess, I don't know, it's, we get bored really quickly, but this constant communication is something that they thrive on. And so Twitter in 24-hour media allows him to say whatever he wants to say, but everything is moving too quickly for him. This was not the job for him. I mean, we know that. And then, interestingly enough, fear in your fear. And so what's interesting is that you fear, but you shouldn't. And the reason you shouldn't fear it is because you will never be able to beat it if you're constantly afraid of it. And not fear justice, not fear his addictions, not fear his secrets, fearing being afraid itself. He's constantly weighed down by everything else, and then he runs into his head and he hides. Then there's the Ten of Pentacles. It's all about your money. And your businesses. Then there's the sneakiness, the underhandedness. And then the Seven of Cups, confusion. So I don't know. I think he's not necessarily having a mental breakdown as so much as that he lives in this at all times. This is always going to be around him. Reported who? Oh, yeah, don't you love it? I need to go. Well, I don't want to see the rant, but I believe it because he's steeped in it. This is not going to be the first time. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What is this? So Joe Biden, is he running for president? Oh, we have a troll. Good Lord. Some people have nothing else to do. That's fine. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you. And I didn't get you anything. Now, is Biden running for president? You gotta love a troll. Oh, this is the new one. Oh, by the way, I said I was gonna save this for the live stream. These are new. These are the ones that I got. I originally ordered these, right? And they never came. And then these came because I ordered these again. So I need to give these away if somebody wants them. I need to put those elsewhere. Okay. Yes, I tried to buy one, right? I tried to buy this one. And it never came. And so they gave me my money back. And I ordered another one from Amazon. And then it finally showed up. The one from Amazon. Okay, I'll do Baron next then. And then the one that I originally ordered was actually sitting down in my apartment office for the longest time. And I didn't know it. And so now I have two. Well, I have 12 now. I need more. No, Trump is not in the famous persons deck. I think I would actually send that back if I did, though. I don't want him nowhere near anything with his face on it. Baron Trump. Let's do two different things here. Is he being shielded? Let's stop here. And will he be just like his father? And we'll do Biden right after this. The Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, the Empress, the Emperor. He will be shielded, or he is being shielded. This is sort of retreat. I see turtle shell, like sort of that type of thing. There is a protective, kind of compassionate, motherly energy, and sort of hiding him in the private eye or from the public eye. And then there's the sharing. So someone is spending time with him to sort of distract him from what's going on, because it's around his parents, the Empress and the Emperor and the King of Swords. So he is being shielded from, I think, more so from what's going on than he is from harm. I've never seen him smile either, but I've only seen him twice. Okay, will he be like his father? I sure hope not. Does he have a nanny or somebody that stays with him? There was a Queen of Cups around him too. So will he be like his father? That is not a good sign, but we'll keep going. I think he uses his family as his excuse for resigning, and his excuse for not running in 2020 and all that. Their strengths. So there is some wisdom that I think he can impart, that he won't be like his father, because the seed and the potential is there. Corruption beget or corruption, so it's there. There's the retreat card again. So more centered person. I think him being a millennial, he would approach things differently than his father's generation. There's the Queen of Wands. So there is some motherly and sort of female authority around him. The Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. I think the reason for his outlook to be different is because it's going to all hit the fan. So I'm not even saying he has the greatest moral compass. I'm just saying he paid attention to what happened and he learned from it. So common sense. There's the page. This is in the fear. This will be him, the child of money. Knight of Wands. So he's going to have a new energy and a new outlook to him. The Four of Wands. So he's going to go into business eventually down the line. And then there is not what you want to see. That's deceit and win at all cost. So, like I said, that wasn't the best of signs. And I think at some point in his life, you'll see Donald Trump traits start to come out. Now, Joe Biden, will he run for president? He probably will. He's probably just doing that whole wait until everybody's in thing and then sort of shake up the field. But let's see. Joe Biden, are you running for president? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, he's waiting. He is waiting. This is patience. He's playing chess, not checkers, I guess. Because, mind you, Kamala Harris and Cory Booker and all these people, they have a name that is recognized, like Warren and Sanders. But they're starting now because they have some ground to make up. They have to go out and show people who they really are because all people know them from is the Senate or little clips on TV. So they have to go make everything known. Joe Biden doesn't have to do that. He was the vice president. Everybody knows where he is and where he stands. And so he can afford to wait. The rest of them need to start now. Sanders, I think, can wait, but I think him starting now is, and Warren starting now is strategy, because what they want to do is make sure that their name is out there already to get those who are going to be supportive of them to support them from the jump. Joe Biden can wait. There is a win at all cost mentality. And also some, I won't call it deceit because I think deceit is too harsh of a word, but well, I can't call it strategy because that's not what this card is. So there is some, yeah, biting his time. Yeah, it's I don't know. That's what the card means. I won't call it deceit, but that's what it means. Telling people I'm not running right now, but we'll see. Yeah, you are. What is his sign? Does anybody know? Because there's the King of Cups. Then there is the Justice card. Oh, he's a Scorpio? Okay, that's him. So, the Justice card. Running for office. Oh, Lord, we have another one. You gotta love it. And then, well, see, now here is walking away. Surrounds him. It surrounds him. What was that? And then justice and government. I don't quite understand. What is he walking away from? Because he's not in government right now, so I don't know. Russian troll payments is late. So I'm not quite sure. Because he's not, I'm not sure. So next one is separation. And then disappointment. I think that may be it. I think this may have given the people, maybe that's why it's deceit. It may give people the impression that he is running because he went out and he did the whole press junkets and was talking and did speeches and things like that. There's a strategy. There's the strategy card. And then the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I don't think he's running. I mean, anything can change. You know what I need is I need a moderator then, because I don't want to stop to block people. It's just so annoying. I mean, I don't care if they're up here or not, you know. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't think he's running. I think, yeah, fire sign. That's what I'm thinking too, is because this is, yeah, I really don't think he's running. Because around him is walking away. Now, I think if he can get that Barack Obama energy behind him, then he might be a shoe-in, whether we like it or not, because, you know, of who he is. But around his sort of deceit and patience is the government. Yeah, I don't think he's running. I really don't. But we shall see. Anything can change. Okay, so I've seen also a request for how did I get into tarot? Um, when I was a kid, I always thought I was psychic. Now, I'm not claiming to be psychic. I just always thought I was. And I thought this would be a way to bring it out. And so that's why I started. I started like 12 or 13 years ago, something like that. See, I think when Trump doesn't have one, though. Putin has a psychic, though. See, when you block a troll in here, I think it blocks it from your feed. It doesn't block it out the entire thing. A moderator can block it out of the entire thing, though, I believe. So I don't think he's running. Now, Georgia, are you still in here? Okay, did you still want me to look into your financial situation, or did you want me to do that privately? Hi, Rebecca. Okay. Do you want me to do that on here, Sally? Well, I can do it, Georgia, here if you want to hear. People don't want to see, they can close their eyes. Okay. Your next 6 months? You can pay for a private reading. But if you want it free, then I'll do it here right now. But if you want it private, then it does cost. You can email me at tarotapprentice@gmail. What do you want to know about me? Well, that was it. Somebody just wanted to know how I got into tarot. That was it. Well, thank you. I like live streaming. I used to do it for my other channel, but I didn't really like that because I didn't want to talk. Ace of Cups. So, Sally, are you starting a new job or meeting new people? I don't work days. I work nights. There's the King of Swords. Page of Pentacles. There's a new emotional interest of some sort coming then. Hi, Tina. And Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. You're about to meet whoever that is. There is some money news. Are you expecting like a settlement or a scholarship or something of a lump sum? Thank you, Carla. So is there some sort of settlement or some sort of, because there's money news coming, but this is not bad news. This is like a lump sum, so a settlement of something of some sort. There is a pause, sort of a timeout on something as well. Yes, I'm from Oklahoma, Bridget. Then there's the world. So something that was sort of dormant is coming complete. So there will be a resurgence of it in the next 6 months, and then it will also end in the next 6 months. So something that is paused currently. There's the 7 of Cups. So you either have too many decisions or you are confused about what to do. Well, somebody does give you some money of some sort, but I don't. Now, here's the thing about lump sums of money, though. Lump sums of money are not, they don't fall out the sky. So if there's a settlement, that means there's a lawsuit. If there is inheritance, that means someone died. If there is a scholarship, that means you have to go to school. So there's always something tied to it. So even though it is money, it is not necessarily the greatest thing in the world to bring about the money. But whoever that is, no, this person is not tied to the money. This is just the person you're going to meet. This is money coming from somewhere. There is the 7 of Pentacles. That's in your fear. That's, of course, you say you're concerned about money. That is money. And the 5 of Swords. So, no, I just really like accessories, so I'm a ring person. There is some deceit around this confusion and this timeout. So, have you recently lost a job or gotten out of a relationship or something to that sort? Because there's a pause for you here. There's a pause in your situation. You were emergency room registered nurse for 20 years, but now fully disabled. Is this recent? Okay. Was there a request for, where did this go? A request for increase in your monies? Then there's the Lover's card. So there's a person. I don't know if someone's trying to talk to you or what, but and this is what you want to see. So in your next 6 months, there is some hope and some healing. So things are going to get better. You do have to work through the confusion first. There are some things around you. It's for 15 years. Okay, so there's somebody that wants to talk to you. They are coming in the next 6 months. There is some confusion around you, though. There's something that you don't know how to work out. That will work out. Just be mindful of, do it the right way. So if someone is offering you something, don't stab someone else in the back to get what you want. Don't try to win at all costs. Even if desperation sets in and the confusion is not clear on how to get out of it, do it the right way. Because karma is real, and if you do it the wrong way, it will come back to bite you. But if you do it the right way, that's how you get the healing. The next 6 months are going to be better. Look for that person. There's your healing card. There is a lump sum of money coming in. Now, with lump sums of money, though, just be sure that, you try to hang on to what you can, because this is not a payday, like something that comes every 2 weeks. This is something that's probably going to come once. If that made any sense at all, there you go. So, was Michael Flynn always a double agent? And then, Rebecca, I'll do yours right after this. Michael Flanagan. Michael Flynn. Okay, I was supposed to actually work on those notes today. It feels so late. It's dark outside, but it's not before. It's 5 o'clock. But tarot'sapprentice@gmail.com. Well, thank you. And Jen Lynn is awesome. Michael Flynn, were you always a double agent? The 10 of Swords. The 3 of Cups. The Hierophant. Yes. The End. The Backstabber. Well, I don't want to say always, because I think always means from the beginning. But these past at least 10 years? Yes. Then there is the 3 of Cups. Yes, George. Did I do your reading, Georgia? No, I didn't. Are you going? Oh, no, you said you wanted it private. Okay. And then there's the government. Okay. Judgment. That which is in the past comes back up again. The Devil. He was always a double agent. He was always a foreign agent. I'll say it that way. I think double agent, we'll say more along the lines of, the super chat, that somebody said it doesn't work, but you can click it and try it. Absolutely. There is the relationships. The New. He gets the Page of Pentacles too. Bye, Denise. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hangman. So somebody finally caught you behind once the new administration got in. Oh, I see, in your region. Okay. It's peppermint. You can see that. Yeah, and Sally Yates told him. Everybody told him. The man does not work for you alone. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, Rebecca. Aries, feelings towards you. Roger Stone has a book coming out this week. Roger Stone better go sit his behind down somewhere before they put him in Alcatraz. I would be scared to breathe wrong in court if I was Roger Stone. We actually, Nancy, I did a reading on her her political future. Well, thank you, Mocha. Is it there? Well, thank you, Campbell. You can see me now? Are we there? Are we here? Is it freezing? Is it back? Quit playing with me, YouTube. Okay. So, Rebecca, is he a younger man? Like 35 and under? Okay. So then there's the devil card. So this is not love, it's lust. There's an indecision. The Queen of Cups. You said you're Gemini. I don't know who the Queen of Cups energy is. It could just be, then there's the Queen of Swords. And then the Fool. So the court cards usually sometimes also indicate an energy of some sort, not necessarily a meaning, or not a person. So with the Queen of Cups, there is like compassion and romance and, you know, things of the heart. And then there is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is more like straightforward and independent. So this is not straightforward. No problem, Sally. This is straightforward. This is indecision. So there is yeah, but that's because I lean into the camera. See change. But there is some indecision around. So he's not completely sure because all of this surrounds him. He's not completely sure what he wants to do, but this is not love, it's lust. And there is this is compassion, but this is foolish energy. So I think, yeah. So there's this sort of I'll just call it an immature sort of, that's his feelings. If it's not love, it's lust. If it's lust, then it's not love. So there is no real feeling. There's an indecision. So he doesn't know either. This is a stalemate. There is the Wheel of Fortune. So that is sort of luck and fate. This is in the fear. So you don't really see this going forward or this is your fear that you don't see it going forward. The Four of Wands is sort of like the opening night card. After all of the ideas have worked itself out, we're now here. That surrounds your energy. There's the Ace of Swords, there's truth, and then there is the Four of Swords, that's time out. So this is not going to be something that moves forward quickly, because his feelings towards you is he doesn't know either. He's in a stalemate too. I'm doing them free, Kimberly, if you want to do it on the live. If not, you can email me, tarotapprentice.com, and then I'll do a reading there. So there is the Two of Swords. So that is his energy. This is not... So there's a situation. Yeah, there's the truth. If you want it to come out, then it will, but it does sort of lead to a time out. So I think, like I said earlier, you know the answer, you just need confirmation. If that makes sense. So his feelings towards you are the stalemate. There is no love there. Not yet. There's more of a foolish energy. You can, if you want to talk, and you can do that. But, I mean, the cat's kind of out of the bag already. You know where you are. You do know where you stand. Like the Ace of Wands is the idea. We're already at the Four. So you know where you are. You know where you stand. Just, Viola just posted your question in the thing, in the comments. Now, Mocha Cream and Campbell, are you two still here? No love card came up. So I won't say I'm sure there's love there or no love there, but I'm telling you what just came up. Okay. Hi, Marilyn. Okay, so I got yours on there first, Mocha. Are you trying to buy a house? And then I'll do Campbell, yours right after that. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the house. Bye, Sea Change. There is some delayed news. So is this already in the works and you're just waiting on some information back? Because if it's not delayed, then it's disappointing. Which I guess delayed is disappointing because you're trying to get this going now. Hi, Evo. Then there is defense. Okay, so it's not going now. So there is going to be a hang up. It is going to be something on your end that is good. This is the card of being defensive, but it is in a, well, thank you, Viola. This is a card that says you will be in a position to defend. So this is not something to worry about. This is just telling you that something on your end could cause a delay. There's the King of Swords. I'm not sure who that is. Well, it's not necessarily disappointing because, like I said, you are in a position to defend. I haven't done the giveaway announcement yet, but this is your position to defend. So you're in a higher ground. So you're in a better position than those who are coming against you. And this is not necessarily something coming against you. It could just be you don't have all your documents, or you don't have all your this, or it's not a big deal. It's just something to let you know, because like I always say, forewarned is forearmed. So if you know ahead of time, then you know what to do. Then there's the King of Swords. I don't know who that is to you. That's Aries, not Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra man. Then there's the Six of Pentacles. This is a time of sharing in information. So we'll see what surrounds that. Around the man, though, is the Ten of Wands. So when you do start the process, there is a man of some sort who... Focus. Thank you. There is a man of some sort that does cause some additional problems. And this may be where all of this is coming from. So there is a man. You see, it seems to be more along the legal side. So I think if you go to sign papers or something of some sort of that nature, he does add some unnecessary garbage to the situation. But that's why you got this. Don't worry about that. You're in a better position to get what you needed done than he is to stop you. And then, yeah, just maintain balance. It's not going to be easy. Buying a house is not easy for anybody unless they pay cash and walk away. So maintain balance. This is saying balance in a chaotic environment. So there's going to be a lot of crap going on around you, just like these. Thank you, Sharon. So there's a lot of stuff going on around you. But stay focused. Remember, when you feel like giving up, like they say, if you feel like giving up, remember why you started. It will be crazy. It will be hectic. It will be chaotic at times. Maintain balance and just remember that you are in a better position to defend than those who are against you. And your fear is the new house. So, yeah, the Knight of Wands is new house, new job, new money. So that's in the fear, is that it won't work out. Four of Wands, it works out. So the building comes. Buying a house is crazy. There's the King of Wands and the Hermit. Are you doing this by yourself? So remember to defend. You are in a better position. It will work. Okay, so that's why you got the isolation. And it will be chaotic, but like I said, remember, you are in a better position to defend than those who are against you. Now, Campbell, you said you are buying a house, but should you? Okay, so let's see. Should you buy a house? Should you buy a house? Thank you, Incognito. I appreciate that. Should you buy it? Confusion. Well, yeah, of course. Buying a house is a hell of a time. There's also a lot of options, which is a good thing sometimes, but confusion. And then the Lover's card. So are you not, the house that you're trying to buy, are you completely in love with this house, or is this just something, a stepping stone to the next place? Stepping stone. Okay. So maybe that's why there's the confusion. And then there's the Empress. That's sort of motherly healing energy. So we'll see what comes up around that. Then there is the happy home. So you are happy about it. You're just anxious. Then there's the King of Swords. Now, are you buying this by yourself? Or is there a King of Swords? There's the Ace of Pentacles by yourself. Okay. So there is the Ace of Pentacles. This person is involved in your, is your realtor a man, or is a person like signing, with your signing papers with a man? Okay, then that's him. There is money around the home. So this is the money investment that you're putting into it. There is in the fear, the desires card, the fear. Now, your fear is telling me that this is what, because again, with the confusion, that this is what you want. You want a house, not an apartment, but you want to be in love with this place, and you're kind of not. Like, it's okay, it's good, it's nice, but it's not ideal. Does that make sense? There's the Knight of Pentacles. It's also a slow moving process. Okay, Mocha, that makes sense too. Then there's the house again with the Four of Pentacles. And then major change. So, yes, do it. Do it, but make sure that there's an exit strategy. Because buying a house is fine if you can just buy the house and live in it forever. But if you want to get out, make sure that you can. Because death is not just a major change, it's also a big transition. So from going from one thing to another, but it's not always escapable. Because this is inevitable. There's a strategy. So yeah, just exactly what I just said. Make sure there is a strategy. You have to have an exit strategy out of the home to move forward into something different. So go through with it. It's not a bad thing. That's nothing bad came up, like, you know, you're going to have a mold problem in 2 days or something. You've had a house before, or you've been in a situation before where you wanted something different and it worked out. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But make sure, get our takeaway cards here. Because you don't have to be in love with it right now. It's okay if you're not. But have an exit strategy out of this house. I'm going fast, I think. But have an extra strategy out of the house. Because buying it is one thing, being stuck with it is a whole nother. Oh, I've been doing this for 2 hours. Lord have all the mercy. Okay, so let's do, like I say, if you want to do a reading on you, just type it in the thing and hopefully I'll see it and then I'll do it. But let's take a break from and let's do Michael Cohen is going to prison for 3 years. And one card question, I could never do that. Get all that from one card. I'm too nosy. I got to do a whole bunch of stuff. So Michael Cohen's going to jail for 3 years. And what will his future be going forward? Because, I mean, he can't go get a job at, the Shake Shack because he's got a record. Yeah, will he even make it out of prison? I mean, Michael Cohen is and he's sitting in, I couldn't, anyway, I won't say nothing bad about it because he had that mopey face. I'm going to say it anyway. He had that mopey face. I just wanted to smack him. You sitting there trying to look sad. I mean, I know it's intentional to look sad and remorseful, but get out of here. Manafort will die in prison. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Yeah, puppy dog. Get out of here. Like, what? Don't nobody feels bad for you. Come tell the truth. Take your lying ass to prison. Get out of prison and redeem yourself. That's what you can do. Death. It doesn't mean death. It just means change. So, what's his future? Then there's the Two of Cups. So, like his wife's going to stick by him, but there is I got it. There's a major change to his relationships, which of course it is, because, look at what's going on. If you go into prison with a friend like Donald Trump and you come out of prison with a friend like Donald Trump, you did not learn nothing. 5 of Wands. Fighting is in your future. Bickering, conflict. Now that does make me feel a little bad for him. Well, a lot of bad for him, because once you go and you redeem yourself, you're redeemed. Once you ask for forgiveness, you are forgiven. It is not my job to judge your heart. But to constantly bicker, even after that, does make me feel a little bad for him. Page of Pentacles. Money changes for him. We'll see what kind. People of the past. That's where his bickering comes from. And then disappointment. So you're about to hit a financial bump in the road of the most dramatic nature. Like big time. Oh, it's getting dark. I got to turn the light on. Then the light glares on the cards. Just can't win for losing. Yeah, no one's coming to save the day. This isn't his fear. My knight in shining armor card. No one's coming to save you. You may have well, let me keep going. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, your family is going to go through some hard times with money. But you'll be happy together. Then the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be a very slow road, but you'll get back there. Here's the thing. So I don't see him being like killed in the future, but people are going to make it very hard for you to survive. I think you'd have to worry more about starving than you would about anything else. But, you know, you're a man. That's man's lot in life to go earn money, so go do it. That is his future. Custom-made orange dress. No, indeed. I'm through. I got a brooch for him. He can put the brooch on it. It's all nice and sparkly and everything. Kimberly, you want just a general reading? If we do general readings, a theme always comes out. And so I don't want to tell all your business on the thing if you don't want it on there. It is. I like it. I like sparkly things, so. Is it dark to y'all, or can y'all still see? His favorite, you can tell my. I know, nobody know who we are. Right? Okay. Do you want me to do it now, Kimberly? Because I just pulled some cards for you. See, if you do it here, it's free. If you do it on through the email, then it's cost. It is dark because I was using the sunlight. Yeah, it's dark as hell. And these cards don't help. Now this might be too bright. Oh hell. Now is that too bright? That's too bright. Okay, Jan, I don't want you to cost no money now. Okay, so there's hardship for Kimberly. This is being shunned. Are you going through it with someone? The Emperor. So is this like parent or uncle or boss at work or something like that? The King of Wands. So I do get another authority person. Child's father. Okay. So there is a man there that you are going through something with. There is a pause. So yeah, the Empress. So this is something to do with motherly energy and things like that. 6 of Wands. Now that one just threw me through a loop. That is like public recognition and achievement and things like that. So there is a retreat. And now, is this because not all child fathers are the cause of distress, but has this caused like distress to the point of where it's borderline depression? Because this is public. Like everybody else knows what's happening too. And so it's kind of cause a want to hide mentality. Thank you for coming by, Heather. A little, okay. And there's a star. So this is in the fear. Wallace. And the fear is hope. So there's a fear that something won't get better. There is a wishes card though. Like, are you now, as far as work goes, are you getting a raise or promotion or some sort, or some sort of award or recognition? Okay. That's probably what this is then. It's also a pause. And then the motherly energy. There's a strength around it. And then there is children. I didn't know I was doing it either, Cynthia. I just turned it on and kept it going. Thank you, Marie. So there's a hardship with the man there. There is something about promotion or awards or a raise or some sort of something you would wish for, though. This is not or something you've been working towards or something that you wanted. Something you wanted is coming to you. Because after the rest comes the public recognition, and then whatever this is that you desire. So after you come back, this may be waiting for you, whatever that is. There is children. There's strength in the motherly energy. I haven't seen that crazy, so I mean that's not no cause for alarm. There is, yeah, I still get, is your boss at work a man? Or do you work in a hospital of some sort? Well, financial support, yeah, the realist, it could be that. Teresa. I was supposed to be eating 2 hours ago, but it's like ice cold now. So that you do work for a man or at a hospital? There is, yeah, there's something going on at work that you may be pleased as punch when you go back. The CEO is a male. Okay. Now, as far as the trouble with the baby's father, this is defending, and because here he is again, there's another fireman. This is It's something that has been under the surface the whole time. So this is not new. Even though it's unpleasant, it's not new. So there's no real surprise about it. Yeah, there are some talks behind the scenes for some stuff at work. So that's why I think that's what's happening. Now, have you been also afraid to like let go of something? Because you're clinging to something that is not really real. And you need to let it go. Whatever that is. Hopefully that makes sense. Your relationship, okay. Yeah, you're clinging to something that's not serving you. You really enjoyed the break. Vacations are great. Even if you do absolutely nothing, sometimes it's just the best thing in the world to do nothing. I've been off all day. You're writing a book. Hi, Phyllis. I eat cold food anyway. I don't like food hot. I like it room temperature. So, color lens, there's money in that. It's beginning money, so it's not like don't think, okay, I put it out, let's shoot to the top of the Forbes list. So, be patient. There's the Magician. So all the skills that you need, you do have. I have teacher's bladder. I can hold it forever. Then there is the pause. So again, patience. Page of Swords, that's delayed news. Reason it's delayed is because everything else is trying to tell you patience. I don't know if you want this to hit the ground and just run, or if you are more prepared to water the plant. Because there is stagnation. So like I said, don't look for this to just take off. The Five of Swords. So there is some disappointment, and it's not defeat, it's just disappointment. It's because this card means defeat, but it's not defeat because this is delayed and disappointing, and then it's only defeat if you cannot be patient. If you can let this work out the way it's supposed to, if you can get the right people behind you, if you can use all of your social medias, because social media is free. Use all of that. So do everything you can, and then put the right kind of energy behind that, and be patient. Two of Wands. That's your fear. That's why patience keeps coming up, because preparation is in your fear. The Star. There's hope. Again, hope. Be patient. King of Cups, whoever that is to you, and then the Lover's card. So this is a work of passion, colored lens. So make sure you stay focused on what it is you're supposed to do. But be patient. It will come, just not overnight. Yes, I did try to look up the little white and the little black ones too. The little black decks and the little white decks. No, that was a specific person. Yes, write the book though. Definitely write it. Because it is a work of passion. You should always do that. Okay, yeah, I forgot to do this one. Will Robert Mueller be subpoenaed by Congress? Because they said they can. And mind you, he didn't say he wouldn't talk to them. This was just a question that was posed to Adam Schiff. I always call him Shift. It's Schiff. That if he doesn't come in and talk, then they can subpoena him. So will they? Page of Cups. This is creative, intuitive, emotional news, delayed news, disappointing news. The Sun. Six of Pentacles, sharing. So it looks like they will ask him. There's some resistance, though. It's not that he wants to go and speak, but I think he knows his duty. So he's not gonna try to hold nothing up. But it's going to be one of those things like Comey and Sally Yates, where he goes in and, I'm sorry, I can't discuss that in public forum, or I'm sorry, I can't discuss that because it's part of the public, or it's part of an investigation. So although he will go, what they will get will not be worth nothing. Because like I said earlier, just because he's done with his investigation, if he is done, does not mean that the case is over, because his part of the investigation is done, and then he hands off other parts to other people. So he can't go in there and just spill all the beans, because other people are still looking into things. Thank you, Margaret. And so, yes, he will talk to them. He will share information. He just will not share everything. So it will be a little disappointing. There's nostalgia. So this is something in the past. He, like I said, he knows his duty. This is not something, I don't do chakra readings. I actually don't know how. It is about money. So they're interested in talking to him about money and like business ventures and what did he find out on that end. For some reason, this is not about Russia. Well, let's see. No, it's all about business and money and what he knows and what he's been doing. The fear is being bound. This is in the back of all of their minds, which is why they pause before they speak. He is methodical, so he does fear saying something that will mess up something else. The government with the Hierophant card. The Nine of Pentacles is security. It's also out of focus. It's security and security. There it is. And then the High Priestess. So a lot of things will still be hidden. This is not something that So if he goes and he does his interview, don't look for him to drop a bombshell in the courtroom. No, I don't, chemist. Oddly enough, and I had other people ask me if I have to like sage after these readings and things like that. I don't, because when I do my readings or before I do the readings, I always pray that spirit speaks through me. And then once I'm done, I'm disconnected. And so I'm done with it. Like I get to walk my way and then it gets to go its way. So I don't carry it around all the time. Well, thank you, Peggy. Sweet Jesus. Beto O'Rourke. I won't ask if they are going to be president because everybody's not in the race yet, but I can ask what his chances will be. LaShawn Edwards, will I be in a committed relationship with the guy that I am dating? I don't need to write that down. I'll do that next. How about that? Is my Libra lying to me? Kelly. Okay, LaShawn, are you going to be in a... incognito, any messages when a new job will manifest? Cognito. Job. Okay, I wrote that one down too. Okay, so let's do... LaShawn, will you be in a committed relationship with the guy you are dating? Do you know his sign, by the way? What is your sign? What is his sign? He is Capricorn. What is yours? Aquarius. So, Queen of Swords pops up. This is... oh, you're an Aquarius. Okay, there you go. That would be you. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go already. Justice. Justice is a card of balance. Are you going... how long have you been dating? Because are you going too quickly? Well, thank you, chemist. Because there's security with the 9 of Pentacles. 5 months. Okay. So this is a card of balance. This is something to... this is basically a vice card. Make sure you maintain balance. The Knight of Swords. This is chaotic energy. Things may be going too fast. The Hermit. Do you feel... this is not reality, this is just perception. Do you feel more committed to him than he is to you? You are a person of security and you let your mind sort of run away with you, as air sign people do. And you search for answers when there is no real question. This is only 5 months in. So maintain the balance. You're searching for the end solution. You're looking towards the finish line when you're still at the beginning. Otherwise, everything else goes okay. You're a person who is secure within themselves. But when it comes to this, then you let your thoughts run away. It even consumes you at times because it is a chaotic energy when you get trapped in your own head. There's the Empress. That is your confirmation that you feel a little more into him than he is into you. That does not mean he doesn't like you. This means you are going too fast. Maintain your balance. There's a strategy and sort of you fear, okay, does he give you any indication that he is not a good person? Now, have you ever thought that something he has done or something that he might do in the future might look bad? Or have you ever given any credence to, is he seeing somebody else? Have you ever gone down that road of thinking that he's not faithful to you? Okay, that's in your fear then. Eight of Swords. You are bound. You are trapped. That's not a bad thing. Depends on what comes next. That is the morals and like sort of the religiosity of it all. Then there is the Knight of Wands. Oddly enough, he did not come up. There is a new job, new money, all that type of stuff. This is like a new action of some sort, something new outlook. And I think the reason he did not come up is because, like you just said, he has given you no reason that he is this person. This is sneaky and underhanded. This is in the fear. This is what anybody would fear if they're in a relationship with somebody. So what you have to do is maintain your balance. Don't let your mind run away like it has been. Because if he's giving you no reason to not trust him, then that means he is committed to you. There would be no other reason why he wouldn't be. So get out of your head, maintain your balance, calm some of that energy down, and then take it one step at a time. If that made sense at all. He didn't come up because this is not his problem. Now, Kelly, is your Libra lying to you? Viola, I'll write you down. I got incognito next. I will write yours down, though. What is your question? Just email me, Evo. tarotapprentice.com at gmail.com. Okay, general reading. Okay. Okay. Now for Kelly, you said, is the Libra lying to you? Hey, Bubba Sean. Okay. So, Kelly Johnson, are you still there? Okay. Libra. Preparation, beginning stage. There's planning. That's also a partnership. There is secrets. There's money. There's illusion with the magician. 7 of Swords. That's sneaky. There's the Fool. Lack of planning. So he's already been caught. You just want confirmation. Is that what it is? The Justice. Balance is in the fear. Environment. There's the relationship. Queen of Cups. And the 4 of Cups. That is moping and disappointment. Drugs and lies. Yeah. Both of these are illusionary cards. So is he lying to you? Yes. There is sneaky, illusion, secrets, and moping. Now, it has something to do with money, though. It has something to do with money and doing something that he didn't quite plan out, so he may be caught up in something else that you also fear. So it's not a surface issue. This is something deeper than just, he owes somebody $20 for something. This is something a little deeper than that. Because he had a plan, or someone had a plan, and he went in it or went forward and all that. If that makes sense. So yes, he is. New job, incognito. Are you still there? I got 10 minutes. Okay. New job. Now, are you employed now? Because he said stagnant, right? Okay. Two of Wands, preparation. Thank you, Kelly. Preparation. Oh, there it is. New job, new money, new house, new. This is always something new. So there is a preparation and a new job. And 5 of Swords. Now, let me get another word. Are you at odds with someone about a job, or does not having one cause some sort of conflict of some sort? not having a good one or not having one, does it cause some sort of conflict? Because this is a sort of a conflict and dishonor kind of card. So does someone come against you for not having one? Okay, that's what that is. There is a relationship. So this seems to be more, well, we'll see what this card says. Thank you, Lyndon. There is, yeah, this has come up before, so this is not a new issue with the bickering. Now, the High Priestess is usually a secret card, but this is more of a potential, because the Ace of Cups is also a potential card. So like potential relationships, potential partnerships, potential co-workers, that type of thing. So we're dealing with potential here. So this is not a temp job. This is something that can grow into something you may like down the road. I thought you would have one by now. Okay. There is the Devil. So you do fear lapsing back into something of some sort, something that you're chained to. There's the Seven of Swords. So there is a strategy, maybe even a sneakiness around why I get the Devil card. So there's the Magician. The things that you need to succeed, you do have. So this is not something that you won't be able to succeed in. Then there's the Three of Pentacles. So it kind of falls in line with the partnership card. Or not partnership, but the potential card. So this is something that you could see yourself doing. Something that, this is the apprentice level. So you'll start at the bottom floor and you'll work your way up. If you wish to do that, just maintain balance and stay away from whatever this energy is. Whatever you chain to, stay away from that. How will it manifest? How soon will it manifest? The Knight of Wands is a quick energy. So this is like weeks to months, but so look forward in the next few weeks. So by the end of March, you should hear something or have something. So this is a couple weeks from now. Hopefully that helps. Viola, are you still there? I didn't see government, but that doesn't mean it's not, because whatever it is it's on the ground floor. Okay. Viola, general reading. Strength, courage, wisdom around a person or a bond of some sort. Well, welcome, Shelby. Then there is a indecision. So is there a person you're undecided on? This is not always romantic when it comes to the Lover's card. It could just mean your ideals align. So it could be like a friend or someone that you just are in business with. It's not always romantic. So there's a person that you are kind of side-eyeing there. Okay. There's the Knight of Wands. So there is also a new something. So are you trying to get a new job, new house, new money, new prospect, or new relationship? Because this is new energy. Yeah, there's a person. So new job, more money. Okay. There is a new interest of some sort, Like I said, it's not always romantic. It just could be a new person or someone you're trying to align with. But there's a stalemate at the moment. So either this person is not receptive to you, or you're not in a position to speak to them, or like they're booked up, or whatever it is. There's a new person in line that you're trying to talk to that you can't quite get to. This new energy is something from the past. So is there a job you're trying to get back? Or a person? Okay, so let's see what we got there. There's balance and completion. There's something from the past. What is this in the past then? We'll come back to that. You're trying to go into another field? Now, is this, you said past career hopes, is this a career you've had in the past? Or are you trying to get out of the one you've always been in? Have you been in it before? Because there's something new that's about to come to a completion. Because this is the new, and then this means complete. And there's juggling. Well, this would be your chaotic environment. That would be your arts. And then there is some conflict. So this person that you're in the stalemate with, are you on bad terms with this person? This is new. That's probably why. You got new stuff, new energy, new something coming to completion. You're welcome, Susan. Thank you for watching. Yep. The Empress. Now you puzzle me. Let's see. Well, thank you. Moving forward, victory, triumph. 8 of Wands. So something is coming quickly. This is still new. Sharing with the completion. And then the 9 of Wands. Oh, okay. So that's what the thing that's coming back is not a job. Is it blocked? We'll see. There is something that was coming back. It's the hassle. This is not a person. It's the hassle. It's just a feeling, basically. Okay, what you want is is the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This is creativity. And the Page of Cups is creativity. And the Empress is also creativity. And so this is what you want. This is Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward. This is also victory and self-discipline. So let's keep going. We'll see what we get. You got the Hermit. This is something you do by yourself. Do you paint or some sort? Okay. So what I get is what's blocking you is you. And if you don't stand in your way, then nothing else will. Because I don't see a blockage. And it's not necessarily you're standing in your way as in you're sabotaging yourself. It's more along the lines of you have to figure out what it is you need to do. You have to put the plan out and map it and then execute it. Because self-discipline and then searching for answers is right underneath that. So underneath the new and the communication, you have the King of Wands, whoever that is to you or whoever you need to speak to might be a fire sign man. This is not a person who is creative. It's more of a person who's in charge of something. So maybe an owner of an art gallery or owner of something. So he's not necessarily the creative person. He's just the authority behind whatever kind of venue you want to use. Under the sharing is a security. So this is a profitable thing. And you are secure in it, like you are confident of your talent. And so that's where the completion comes in, is once you figure out the plan, then you just execute it. You're not like me, you're not wishy-washy. Like I got all kinds of ideas that I wrote down that I never ever do anything with. That's not what you have here. So under the tired feeling though, is your Seven of Cups or Seven of Swords. This is a strategy. So again, to climb the hill, it does take a plan. And then Seven of Pentacles. This is something you've been working on though. This is not a new venture, even though we got the Ace of Cups is usually a new emotional interest of some sort, but like I said, it's also a bye, fellas. Thank you for coming by. We have a new creativity or a new interest in the creativity or a new renewed interest in the creativity. That's why you get the Judgment. The Judgment is also a rebirth card. So something coming back. But like I said, this is not new. This is something you've been working on. Or at least the idea, anyway. And then the partnership. So yeah, this person, whoever this is, like I said, this is not the creative person. This is just the authority behind it. So here's your partnership. So maybe there's even a job or a contract of some sort that you can get from this person. Under your security is the Hierophant. So this is something governmental or something moral of some sort. And then the Justice comes back up. So under the feelings and the strategy is a balance with all creative things, including this one. And there has to you have to be balanced. You have to maintain a balance. Because it is very easy to get caught up into your arts, and it's something that you really like to do, and it's something you don't mind spending hours upon hours of doing, but there are other aspects of your life that also need attention. So make sure you maintain balance. If that made sense. You're welcome. I got time for one more. Laura Cleaning. Oh, no. Okay, Laura, I'll do yours. One more after Laura, please. Okay, one more after Laura. Laura and no, do your question again. Yes, it is cold. And mind you, it's not the kind of thing you can reheat. It's French fries. And so, well, thank you. I did try. Is real loyal and being honest to me about married to me. So is this a person that, yeah, I know cold French, but these are like ridiculous good. Is this person like proposing to you and you want to know, are they truthful or so we know the correct question here? I want an air fryer too. He said he wants to marry you. Okay. Is he being honest and truthful? Now, you feel stuck. Okay. I know. Okay. Right. No, for myself, no, because it doesn't. My life doesn't change a whole lot. I'm pretty much routine, so there's nothing really new that comes up. Okay, chaotic environment, and there is a need for balance. So, I think emotions are running a little too high because this is not balanced. This is a need to be balanced. There is the Hermit. So this tells me you're in your head. Does he give you a reason to believe? Thank you, Jen. I'll see you later. Does he give you a reason to believe that he is not truthful? There's the King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. So, a past issue. Okay. Is a past person a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio? Yeah, there's your fear and anxiety. And then the person of charm and wit. Six of Swords is in the fear. So the fear is the celebration. The environment is the happy home. The King of Pentacles is in the future, and I missed a card. And then Mastery is in the future. Okay, so he gives you a reason to, oh no, you said past issues. Okay, so here's what I get. No, I don't do daily readings for myself, no. So here's what I get. All the rest of this is not important. The person of charm and wit that you are with right now, you have a secure foundation with this person, secure enough to where there was a proposal. You do fear it was not authentic, but this is coming from you. The Hermit and the Nine of Swords tells me anxiety and depression. You live, or not depression, but anxiety and fear in your head. So I don't think that it was inauthentic. I don't think he's trying to trick you. This is something you have cooked up based on what has happened in the past. So this is why your first card is this. The need to maintain balance is important. Because right now, the chaotic environment is inside of you. And you're trying to cling to the past because you don't want to let go of the hurt, because you don't want to be hurt again. Thank you, Sonia. But this is not healthy, because what's going to happen down the line is you're going to make a person pay in the future for something someone did in the past. This is not the same person. You have to treat them like a different person. So even though that is easier said than done, that is something you need to work on doing. If that made sense. Now, one more, and then I'm going to go try to reheat these French fries and see if that works. Deanna, it's like 3-hour video. Okay, you're welcome, Laura. Okay, now, how do I say this? Is it Yishui? Did I just mess that all up? So you want to know, let me go back so you don't have to type that in. Will my Cancerian ex 20th of July return soon? Do you have marriage in the future? Does he still love you? You can't move. So you're stuck in a relationship. Yasha. The Yahweh. Is that what it is? And I just can't read. Is that what that is? Okay, so yeah, part of it. So you feel stuck between the moon and New York City. Let's see. And you said you are, what is your sign? So he is a Cancer. You are a water sign. So we shall see. Is he coming back? There's public recognition. And anxiety. So right off the bat, you worry more about what was once there, never returning, like you just said. But Anxiety and depression and fear is always in the head. It's not based on reality. One person does not a life make. There's him, the King of Cups. That's the Cancer man. There's the disappointment and sorrow and regret. And then there's the King of Wands. Does he have a girlfriend at the moment? He is married. That would be her. That's why there's sorrow and regret. There's the Star. This is healing. Page of Wands. That's news and the fear. You fear as though you will never hear from this person again. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, I need another word for that. Manifestation. Mastery. Patience. Diligence. And then fresh energy. So right now, here's the thing. Well, thank you, Happy Home. Here's the thing. There is a possibility that you could hear from him again. But the tarot's advice is this will not get better internally, as in your well-being, if you never ever learn to move on from things from the past. That's a dangerous card to get, because you could be stuck in this. Because let's see if I can get it to focus. Something most people forget when this card pops up is they cry over the spilled milk. You see the 3 cups being laid down on the ground. All of its contents have spilled over. This person is surrounded by this beautiful landscape, and they're disappointed because of what has been lost. But they still have 2 cups over here that are left standing. They don't see the forest for the trees. They don't see what they have left, because all they see is what they lost. So he's not yours. No person is. You weren't his. He's not yours. Now that he is married, let them be. What this is telling you is new prospects. There are new things for you that you cannot have if you don't see them. If all you see is what you lost, then you will spend the next 10 years trying to scoop all of that up back in the cup. Hands don't hold water, but you still have something there. Go for that. So you feel stuck because you are stuck. This is in the future. This is not right now. And like I said, this is easier said than done. But you didn't tell me to make it make sense. You told me to tell you what it is. There it is. You will always be stuck if you don't move forward. Things that don't change die. So you have to move forward. Okay, let me go reheat my French fries. Oh, one last thing. One last thing. Okay, so I am going to do a giveaway of some sort because I got this by mistake. Well, not by mistake. I tried to order it originally and it never came. Well, I didn't think it came, but it was. I live in apartments. They were sitting down in the office for 900 years and nobody ever told me. And so I went to Amazon to order me one, and then boom, I got the one from Amazon, and then I went down to get my package, and just so happens that this was sitting down there too. So now I have two, and they gave me my money back, so I don't want to keep it. So I'm going to give it away. Now, with that being said, though, I need to figure out how to do this because, well, thank you, Angie. There is not enough paper in the world. Okay, so I got the Steampunk Tarot. But I'm going to get like 9 more decks and give them away. So thank you, Fire Sign. I am going to go eat. I really am. Right after this. I got this one. And I need to get 9 more. I was thinking, because this one seems to be a popular one, the email is tarotsapprentice@gmail.com. People like this one. This is the Gilded Tarot. And so I'm going to get like a few more of these and give those out as well. Thank you, Siggy. And I don't know exactly how, but SM, I can send you one. How do I go? Can I go to your channel from here? No? Okay. Well, I don't know how to actually do this because email me. You bought the Gilded Tarot? Okay, so you already have that one. Do you like this one? Okay, then you can have that one. Email me, and then I'll figure out how to get it to you. That is the email address for everybody. So email me, and then I'll figure out how to get that to you. And then I'm going to get like 9 more decks, and then on my next live stream, we'll do it again. Okay, so thank y'all for coming out, hanging out, listen to me blab. Let me take this and put it separately. I am going to go eat. I really am. I swear. Thank you. Well, thank you, Miss Sherby. That's very sweet of you. You have another deck you're going to appreciate one as well. Yeah, I'm going to have 9 of them. So I have a Gilded Tarot, Cynthia. Do you want that one? Thank you, Evo. It's not easy, Yash, but try at least. At least try. Well, thank you, Christine. The one I would like to get right now, they don't make them. Oh, is that the pink one, Cynthia? Well, I love y'all back. You will, Campbell. It's very easy. I promise it is. Maybe next time we'll do like a tarot class type of thing. I'm going to try to get some interesting ones. Maybe not just the ones I got, because the ones I got I like, but I'm going to get I'm going to try to get some different kind and see. Okay, I'm going to leave finally. I'll try to do tarot class on that. Like I say, I work in the afternoon to the middle of the night, so I'm never on. I was off today, so I had some time. Okay. Well, I'm going to go now. Thank y'all for coming out. I love you. Pass it on.